Hello, everybody. Welcome in to my channel. This is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards. I think I'm going to put this up with a Saturday Morning Makes hashtag and call this episode 11. It is still Sunday. I uploaded an episode of Saturday Morning Makes today, but it is Sunday night now, and I finished some other cards that I wanted to share. And these are using the wonderful Dianna Marcum release, the latest recipe stamp club sets and the add-ons for spring. And there are so many beautiful stamps. I had a hard time choosing. We're asked to do at least 2 projects, 2 posts. And I ended up actually doing 4 projects, 4 cards that I'm going to share with you. So I thought I would really quickly, I think most of you have seen the stamps. They've been shared by the design team members. Strawberry Cream 39 is Jen. She has a YouTube channel and Instagram. My friend Cynthia, who is RN Jetta, has a beautiful Instagram feed where she shares things and all of her projects. Jen shares her projects in videos and then also sometimes on her Instagram feed. And then my sweet friend Dee, who is Elegant Embellishments, she hosted the Tuesday Live this past week. And she shared some beautiful Easter projects on the live. So be sure you go over to the Adornit Facebook page and always look for their Tuesday lives. They do a program called Stamp It Tuesday, and they're actually going to sometimes they'll have various people hosting it. You know, it just depends on the week, but they always have fun projects and neat things to share. And so you don't want to miss those because you get to see lots of fun items as well as beautiful projects that are being made by various people that are working with Adornit, either as creative designers or sometimes the artists themselves. Dianna has done a couple episodes that have been wonderful to see. Dianna Marcum, of course, is the talented artist behind this series of stamps and the Recipe Stamp Club with Adornit. So I just love these spring. Spring is one of my favorite times to create for. Spring and Christmas are probably my 2 favorites. I love Halloween too, but I'm not a scary Halloween person. I prefer happy faces. I think instead of scary stuff, I've never liked being scared, even when I was little. So, you know, I like seeing what everybody does, no matter what they create. So anyway, I thought I would just really quickly show you the stamp sets. There are beautiful sentiments in here. This one says, Happy Easter, Happy Spring. Look forward to the joy they bring. The cute little truck has the word Hoppy in the for the license plate. And the little bunnies inside the truck are holding carrots. So cute. You have this adorable little carrot image, which would make a really cute border along your card, either at the bottom or going up the side of the card. I haven't tried that yet, but I hope to. And then you have a little bow and flowers. And this actually coordinates with one of the stamps in the other set also. But you could also use it and add it to different things that you're, for springtime. Anytime you needed something like this, you could use this as an embellishment. And then you have these 3 adorable bunnies. And you have a little boy bunny with a bow tie, a girl bunny with a flower, kind of like a headband, and then another girl bunny that has just a flower in her hair. And then this one is such a fun image. The little girl bunny has this little ruffle around her neck. She's holding a tulip, and then she's sitting on a giant carrot. And the carrot has these little flowers in it. There's a little ladybug right here that you can add to your projects. And there's this little 3 flower stamp. And I did use that on some of my projects that I'm going to show you. And again, I've barely scratched the surface of all these beautiful images, but I will hopefully get to play with them some more. We'll see if time permits. Then we have this Happy Easter Church, and this is just a beautiful scene that Dianna created. And she has a flower border up here at the top, and then down with the Happy Easter, she has another flower embellishment kind of going through the Happy Easter banner. And I love the 2 little sheep that are in front of the church on the walkway, sort of. Just a beautiful scene. She has another little flower image here. I use this to decorate the back of one of my cards. And then I use this sentiment on the inside of several cards. It says, because of Easter, our hearts are full of joy and we can rejoice. Isn't that the truth? So, and you can see on the bottom of the stamp set, it'll say www.adornit.com. That is the website for Adornit. You can purchase stamps open stock on the website, or you can join the Dianna Marcum Recipe Stamp Club by going to recipestampclub.com, and that will take you into the Facebook Marketplace ordering system if you want to become a member of the Recipe Stamp Club. Now, these two sets are the add-on sets for spring, and for this particular release anyway. And these are the recipe stamps. So the recipe itself is this adorable carrot cake muffins, and I'm thinking about making these tomorrow on my, I have a day at home tomorrow, and I'm hoping I might be able to put together some carrot muffins. I use this Happy Easter sentiment on one of my cards, and I also use this carrot on the back of one of my cards. I have not colored this yet, but I saw a beautiful project by my friend Lisa using this stamp today, and I love how she colored the bowl in yellow, and it looks so cute with the yellow bowl and the orange carrots and then the little bunnies. So one thing that's wonderful about Dianna's Recipe Stamp Club is that the recipes themselves are fantastic. So you can make the recipe, basket it up, and then attach a tag with the recipe to what you're gifting to maybe someone sick, or you're visiting someone and you want to take a gift. I love that you have the recipe, you can make it, and then you can create a tag and attach it to whatever you're gifting. So that is the recipe stamp for the particular month. And then this is the add-on, and these ones I don't have perfectly back in place, I don't think. So they might look a little bit weird on the carrier sheet here because I've used them all. But this little bunny is holding a whole bunch of carrots in her arms, and I just love that image. This beautiful carrot here has the bow that I kind of showed you in the other stamp set across the front of the carrot, and I use this on a very simple note card. And then we have this these two bunnies holding a big carrot here. And then you have Easter, carrot, love you bunches, and then a little to and from down here. So it's just a wonderful recipe stamp club this month, and the additional sets that they came out with are wonderful also, and such a joy to have wonderful stamps to play with for spring and Easter time. So let me go on and get to my projects. My first project is this sweet little note card that says love you bunches. And I love how the little bunny is holding all these carrots in her arms. I colored her lightly with just a little bit of earth tone coloring on the bunny itself. I added pink to the ears, colored the flower in blue and pink and green, and then colored the carrots in orange and green. And I added a little bit of the same color blue as her flower to the love you bunches at the bottom. And this is just a piece of orange two-toned gingham paper that I did for the background of the card. And inside, I just added a layer of paper using Anna White's rectangle die, her crazy stitch die set, and a little bit of the orange paper. And then on the back, I just did this cute little carrot. So just a very simple note card that you could send to somebody just to pick up their spirits, that says love you bunches and perfect for spring. Then, of course, I had to color the adorable church scene. I love this scene and how sweet it is for Easter cards. So this one says Happy Easter, of course, on the banner. And I just had so much fun coloring it. And then I found this piece of paper in my scrap bin already cut out in a scallop rectangle. And I loved how it picked up on all the colors that I had used to color the sweet church scene. So just a very simple card. You're just coloring one thing. You can trim it out, or you can stamp it on the background and just have that be your card. So I just ended up using a little piece of yellow cardstock. I brought it around to the back, and I'm going to have to erase some dirt that got on here. I think I've told you guys before, if you ever get anything on your cards that you has a stain, you just need one of these Tombow sand erasers, and these will help you get anything off your card, whether it's residue of some kind from glue or You know, maybe you've got a little bit of ink on there, whatever it is, but it'll clean it up lickety-split. So I always have one of those available on my desk. And I have a couple things back here that need to be cleaned up. So it's fun to be able to clean your cards up and fix any problems with them. And then on this one, this is just a little leftover piece of a Trinity die, egg die, and I just added that in the tulip paper, a little scrap that I had on my desk. So that's the second card that says Happy Easter. And then here's that sweet carrot with the little bow tie with the little flowers on it. And you can see how I use that 3-flower stamp that comes in the big 6x8 set. And I used it to create just a little background around the carrot. And I love how this card turned out. This big scalloped egg die is a die set from Trinity Stamps. They're a local company here in Washington. And then these pieces of paper I had already die cut and they were in my scrap bin. And I thought they picked up nicely on the tone of this card. And I love turquoise and orange. It's one of my favorite combos during the spring. So I love how this turned out. It's just a very simple note card. I haven't put a sentiment on the inside and I haven't done anything to the back other than add a scrap of paper from my creative time. So, just a very simple note card that could be used for any occasion. I could certainly add a birthday sentiment. I could add a thinking of you sentiment, whatever I wanted to, and send that off to somebody. And then the last project I made using these beautiful stamps is this Happy Easter card. Again, this uses that egg die from Trinity Stamps. I tied it off with just some light blue twine. I colored with Copics again, this sweet little carrot image with the 2 little bunnies, the boy bunny and the girl bunny. And I just think it makes such a sweet scene. This again was a scrap in my scrap bin that I'd already die cut. This was a leftover scrap from some of the carrots I made a couple weekends back. I had a little leftover scrap, so I ran that across to have 3 pieces of orange in the background, kind of the rule of 3. It helps your eye flow through the card. Okay, and I love how this turned out. It's just a very sweet, simple Easter card. And then I added the beautiful sentiment, because of Easter, our hearts are full of joy and we can rejoice, on the inside with another one of the sweet Easter egg die cuts. And then on the back, I stamped the beautiful stamp that's in the set twice and just colored an oval die cut just to add decoration to the back of the card. And I used my last strip of that orange gingham paper. So that is my 4th card. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing all of my projects today for these beautiful spring releases from Adornit and the Dianna Marcum Recipe Stamp Club. And I just had so much fun. Dianna, I love this church image. And it's so fun to have so many sweet images to use for not only Easter cards, but just spring-themed birthdays and various occasions that anyone might enjoy receiving a card with these sweet images. So thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Saturday Morning Makes. This is kind of a makeup episode for me because I haven't posted every single week of the year yet. And I thought I would just go ahead and share this since it's Sunday night, and that will give me time to create additional things for next Saturday's episode. So thank you for taking a look at my Dianna Marcum Recipe Stamp Club projects. I am an ambassador for Adornit, so they do send me these products for free, and I'm very blessed to receive them and then be able to create with them to hopefully provide inspiration. But I want to thank each and every one of you that post to the Create It with Adornit page, as well as to Saturday Morning Makes when you share your Dianna Marcum projects. It's always a joy to see how you choose to use them and the different ways of creating scenes and cards and tags and off-the-page projects. Dianna Marcum shared some wonderful off-the-page ideas, making home decor items using products that were available at Hobby Lobby. So she did that video a few weeks back, and it is on the Adornit Facebook page, and you can go to their video tabs and look at all of their videos. And of course, Dianna Marcum has many projects many products with Adornit. She doesn't just do stamps. She also does a lot of her designs are used to create embroidery and cross-stitching type projects also. And those are product kits and stuff that you can purchase at Adornit. So be sure and check out the Adornit Facebook page. It has so many wonderful ideas and products that you can purchase to satisfy your home decor and crafty needs in your home. And Dianna, thank you so much for such a beautiful release. And I'm just so honored to be able to share some of my creations using Dianna's beautiful art. I'm just so happy that she has stamps coming out again in her art. For a while there, we weren't able to get her stamps anymore. I own many of her older stamps from the 80s and stuff, 80s and 90s. I have fabrics and various books and just different things from Dianna Marcum over the years. And it's so fun to have new art coming out from her. So be sure and follow her Instagram feed. Over at Instagram, if you go to Dianna Marcum, she has a feed where she shares not only what she is doing with her stamps, but also some of her drawings as she's preparing things for the coming year. So you can get to see her designs as they're being prepared to come out with Adornit in the future. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Saturday Morning Makes on a Sunday night here as we head into Easter week. I wish you all a beautiful week and a happy Easter time. I pray that anyone that is sick or ill or grieving or going through anything difficult with your family members and your friends, I just send my love. And I send my prayers out to my friend Lee and anyone else that is struggling through cancer at this time. I know how hard that is. And from, going through it with my husband who passed. And I just send my love out to anybody that is battling cancer at this time or is trying to help someone who is. My heart and prayers go with so many of you that I know are struggling with that. And I hope you all have a beautiful Easter week and you feel God's peace in your hearts. All right, bye now.